Hello everyone, Oleg here, and this is going to be my playthrough of Dawn of War 2 Retribution. This is my very first playthrough ever, really, so expect a lot of screwing up, and feel free to bash me and completely annihilate me in the comments, but hey, let me try this again, you can't sorta get anywhere without trying it first. Right, so today I will be playing the campaign. As you can see, I've been playing this game a lot. I've completed almost every single campaign except the Space Marines, but that's not going to be a part of the playthrough. Because what's the point of starting a playthrough at the very last mission? What I'm going to do is start a new campaign. No, I do not want to play the tutorial, and I'm going to play the Imperial Guard.
We live to fight and we fight to live, right?
There you go. This is the only campaign faction that I didn't play. So let's give it a try. And let's do a normal. Because I'm not nuts. And I don't want to think in way over my head.
10 years ago, we Blood Ravens destroyed the demon Alcair, ending his schemes to rock Subsector Aurelia into a festering hellscape. We thought our victory would mark the end of the war for the sector. We were wrong. New demonic incursions relentlessly plagued her planets, Aurelia, Typhon, Calderis, and Meridian. In response, the Imperial Guard, the hammer of the Emperor, was deployed en masse to the sector to secure her, to defend her. Yet the incursions only grew in number, and soon were worsened by insurrection and madness among the Guard's ranks. Now the sector sits helpless, racked by constant, endless, unremitting war. We are Space Marines. We are the Blood Ravens. We would act, yet we too are locked in warfare with one another. Azariah Kairos, our chapter master and chief librarian, has declared the heroes of Aurelia to be renegades. Now we are hunted by our own brothers, brothers unaware of the chapter master's secret allegiance to Alcair. A corrupt Space Marine chapter master, a militia crippled by disorder and turmoil, demons, renegades, a sector that knows only war. The Imperium has had enough. One solution remains for the sector. A solution with which I am all too familiar. The Ordo Malleus approaches with the Holy Imperial Inquisition. Their colossal ships bear the munitions to perform exterminatus, cleansing every planet of the sector of life, xenos and human, corrupt and innocent. But I have an ally in the Inquisition, an ally made during my darkest moment, and she has heeded my call. She will arrive in the sector before the exterminatus fleet arrives, to investigate my claims. With proof, she has the power to halt the impending destruction, if she wishes.
Alright, and that is the start again. I'll have to say that I am somewhat familiar with the Warhammer 40k universe, but not too much, unfortunately. So therefore I will not go making any lore claims, because simply, you know, I don't want to be wrong, and I don't want people to be bashing on me for something like that. Bashing me in terms of the gameplay and the playthrough, on the other hand, well, that's the criticism I'm willing to take to improve. And any key, go. Come on.
Perhaps not all of the men of this sector are cowards. According to these cravens, one did not run when ambushed.
Not a coward, but perhaps a fool. for allowing himself to be ambushed. I suppose we should collect him in the faint hope that he has useful intelligence about the situation. We'll need to move quickly, and there will no doubt be Xenos between us and our missing man.
Alright, so I am playing the Imperial Guard, the bravest soldiers of the universe.
That infest this place can't be far. Our missing sergeant may have more information for us. All that remains is to carve a path through these beasts to reach him.
Alright, so... and I'm up against the Tyranid, the Devourer of the World. The Great Devourer, I think. Please feel free to correct myself in terms of any Warhammer 40k terminology. But yeah.
On my way.
And there he is, our fallen sergeant. Weaker than he needs to be, but stronger than I expected. I think this man can be salvaged.
Then let us salvage him indeed. It's interesting how I played the Tyranid campaign. That's the first one I played, and
My first time dancing with death. Well, thank you, General. I thought this might finally be it.
Your lack of cowardice is refreshing, Sergeant Major. But your weakness is typical of this sector. I'll toughen you up or use you up, perhaps both, as the Imperium requires.
so as I was saying, basically when I played the Tyranid campaign, the Imperial Guard were actually my enemy, which is an interesting thing for this game.
Enemy contact!
Ambush!
As expected. The best response to an ambush is to counterattack, quickly and forcefully.
Tyranids are a wonderful race to play as, but it's terrifying to go against. I'm probably doing something wrong.
One less tyranny. Right. Moving. Striking now.
Is that taken care of? Ooh.
Now, on to our objective.
These aliens want my blood.
Making my attack.
I am ready.
This area is right with her.
Yeah, these aliens do want your blood because, well, that's what they do. That's how Tyranids operate.
A brave man will not fear enemy fire, but a smart man will not needlessly expose himself to it. Had you been smarter, you might not have fallen earlier, Sergeant.
Had I been smarter, I would have left this subsector years ago.
I hear you. On my way.
Well, actually, I did take out a few of them.
Making my attack.
I have no fear. Tyranid bow eliminated. I go.
Tyrannid target eliminated.
Yeah, that's why Tyranids are such annoying enemies. They just keep swarming you all over and over the place. So anyway, I played a few skirmish games as well, but I must say I haven't used the Imperial Guard an awful lot, so I am hoping, so very, very hoping, I'm gonna learn something new about it.
We must secure that structure at once. We will be able to procure additional forces there.
And my headset is being terrible, forgive me for that, if that is an issue. Hopefully it recorded what I couldn't hear from that cutscene.
As ordered.
Let's get us some guardsmen, shall we?
Proceeding with attack.
What I really find a shame about this game is that
A simple squad of guardsmen is our basic and most useful infantry option. They'll crumble in close combat,
But they pack enough lasguns at long range that it doesn't matter. On the field, they can be further assigned resources and war gear to enhance their firepower.
And there you go, you just heard it. Also, the Tyranids are coming. So what as I was saying, what I find a shame about this one is that there is no Tau Empire and no Dark Eldar in Dawn of War 2 Retribution. It would have been amazing. And why are there orcs here?
Getting caught in the open by those would be nasty.
We are in fire. It's pinned down out here. We are under attack.
I hear you.
Ready and able, sir.
Alright. So then, because, well, Tau are basically my personal favorite. Yeah, I know some people probably dislike them, but I still think...
Some big crash near here, sir.
An orc ship. Orcs have an obsession with salvaged materials. We may find something useful. Kill any Xenos and take what we can use.
And that we shall. Destroy all the Xenos and take everything salvageable. Alright. What I found actually really funny in this game was when you play as Eldar, your enemy are orcs. And when you come to this bit of the mission as Eldar, you see orcs killing orcs, which is, I suppose it's not against their nature, but it's still rather silly. However, when you do play as orcs, the interesting part is that this band of orcs here are actually your allies, and they give you gear for free. How very nice of them. Okay, so... requisition points, taking out that turret would be very handy. So I'll go check out what this is, because Valkyrie support, I think it's an airstrike, or maybe it's not.
Object targeted. Proceeding with attack.
And we got some armor. Then we're getting even more requisition. But it would be useless for me to go all the way back to, where was this thing? Yeah, here. Because, well, there's another one further up.